Hi Sagittarius, this is an extra reading that I've decided to do. I did previously do this particular spread where it's the 2 rows and it's for you and your ex-partner. And I did stop doing it, but due to a few requests I've decided to do it again. Now, I was actually only going to do it for this month and then again in the middle of the year, but I am kind of thinking to do it as an extra reading every month because there are a lot of people that do wish to know about their ex-partner, and also a lot of people that are hoping for a reconciliation with their ex-partner. Now, of course, if you have completely moved on and you have no interest in your ex-partner at all, then obviously this reading is not for you, okay? And that's why I'm doing it as an extra, because I will still be continuing the love readings every month alongside this one, okay? Now, it is done as previously. This is the column for you. This is the column for your ex-partner. Just bear in mind, sometimes the energies do get crossed. So if I'm talking about you, but it feels it's more suiting your ex-partner, then just apply those messages as you need to for your own particular situation. Now, strangely enough, up here for you, and I say strangely because this has fallen in the position of why the relationship may have ended. But for you here, we have the 10 of Cups. Now, the Cups is water energy, okay? Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer. And the 10 of Cups, it talks about complete happiness. You know, all of these 10 Cups represent complete fulfillment. You know, you've got the couple here, you've got the children here, you know, everyone's happy, you know, it's full of love, 100% satisfaction. So this is not the cause. If you felt like this, you wouldn't have ended the relationship. So I can only feel that for the majority of you, this is how you felt within the relationship. But maybe your ex-partner didn't. But as I said, this shows it's one of the most positive cards you can have. It just shows so much love and contentment and happiness. Now, on your ex-partner's side, we have here the 10 of Wands. Now, the Wands is fire energy, so this is your energy being a Sagittarius, but it's also for Aries and Leo. Now, the 10 of Wands, it talks about a burden, okay? But when it's reversed, it talks about the clearing of the burden, okay? And releasing literally what doesn't serve you anymore. So I'm kind of thinking that, as I said, for some of you, it seems that the ex-partner ended this relationship for some reason or another. But it talks about carrying a heavy load. It talks about feeling burdened or feeling that you've got literally the weight of the world on your shoulders. Now, sometimes as well, the expression that's used with this card is that expression of you've made your bed, now you've got to lay in it. Now, this could also be referring to the fact that the relationship ended, your ex-partner ended it because in some way they felt weighted down or burdened by the relationship in some way. But they may now be regretting that, okay, and now having second thoughts. And that could be where that expression falls into place, you know, that expression, like I said, of you've made your bed, now you lay in it. Because, as I said, maybe they ended the relationship for some reason. Maybe they weren't ready for, you know, such a heavy commitment. Maybe if you were married, again, maybe they felt that the marriage had gone stale in some way, whatever the reason, okay, I'm leaning more towards the ex-partner ended this relationship rather than you, okay? And I'm only saying that because of that Ten of Cups energy that we've got for you. But like I said, it can get crossed. So that could be talking about your partner, okay? Now down here, in regards to how you feel about your ex-partner still, we have here the Strength card for you, which is a major arcana, okay? And it talks about the need to use the more gentler approach, okay? So it may be that you are trying to calm things down, okay, if things have got challenging between you and your ex-partner in some way. And you may very well need to use the more gentler approach. You may be pushing for a reconciliation, okay? And again, your ex-partner may not be ready for that at the moment. So the need is, if you are, pushing in some way for communication with them or reconciliation in some way, then the need is to use the more gentler approach, okay? Sometimes as well, the Strength card, and I should say the Strength card is the card for Leo, okay? But also the Strength card sometimes can talk about trying to find that inner strength within you, okay? In order for you to cope with something and handle something in the right way, it may require a lot of inner strength, okay? On your partner's side, we have the Four of Swords. Now, Swords is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. And it's all to do with our thoughts and our thinking, okay? Now, the Four of Swords, it talks about somebody being mentally stressed and exhausted. Now, if your ex-partner has felt that they have been carrying the world on their shoulders and have felt this heavy load, then, it's no doubt that they may very well be in this stage for them where they need a time out. This talks about the need to rest, okay? It talks about being through a very stressful time, maybe mentally, okay, and needing to take a break. It can talk about the need to take a break from a relationship. It can talk about the need to take an actual break, okay, from work or, a holiday. But it just seems to me that maybe something happened within the relationship that caused the ex-partner to feel this heavy weight for some reason, okay? Now, whether that was a fear of commitment or whatever it was, maybe it was just, carrying the weight of the normal everyday things that happen in relationships. If you're married, you obviously, you have work to deal with, you may have children to deal with, you may have bills to deal with, financial issues. And it may very well have got too much for your ex-partner, if that is the case and you were married, that they may literally feel they just need a break from this, okay? But the thing is, I'm not seeing anything with the Strength card or the Four of Swords to indicate that there's a lack of love between you both. I just feel it's more to do with some issues or some burdens that have come about within that relationship. Now, in terms of reconciliation, we have a great card here for you. We have the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands, it talks about a happy home, okay? It talks about marriage, engagements, feeling at home with somebody, feeling happy and loved, okay? It's a very positive card. So in terms of you wanting a reconciliation, I would say most definitely you do. And I would say that this is what you're hoping to achieve. And the funny thing is, you see, for your ex-partner, we have another great card. We have here the Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups is more water energy, feelings and emotions. And these two people, you know, inside these cups is the water, which is the feelings and emotions, and they're offering each other their cup, okay? It talks about commitment. It talks about love, you know? So I just feel for the majority of you that either the ex-partner kind of got, I don't know, I want to use the word frightened, but maybe did get a little bit frightened if the relationship was getting too serious too quickly. And maybe they've just needed a break to actually sort out in their own head what it is they do actually want. For those of you that have had a marriage breakup, again, I feel it may just be the pressures of life that have kind of taken over within that marriage. And the ex-partner maybe felt it was all just too much and they needed a break. But I see that there is still love there between you both. And most definitely the great potential here for a reconciliation. Because like I said, I don't see that there's a lack of love between you both. It's just certain issues have cropped up within this relationship that has resulted, as I said, in the other person for some reason feeling completely weighed down. Now, the outcome here, we have the Eight of Swords, okay? So we have more air energy here, okay? More thoughts, thinking, communication, okay? Now, when the Eight of Swords is reversed, it can talk about if there was cheating going on within this relationship, then it is going to come to light and the other person is going to get found out, okay? But also, the Eight of Swords can talk about finally seeing what this relationship is all about. Now, that's either good or bad, okay? And that's going to be different for all of you. Some of you may come to the realization that this relationship was not what you thought it was. It wasn't the 10 of Cups that you thought it was. But some of you will come to the realization that it was a great relationship because, as I said, in terms of a reconciliation, we have such a positive card here. It talks about, as I said, realizing what the relationship was all about, and also realizing the true nature of the partner, okay? On your partner's side, we have here the ex-partner, we have here the King of Pentacles, okay? Now, the Pentacles is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. The thing with the King of Pentacles is it can talk about somebody using somebody else for personal gain or financial gain. It can talk about somebody having trouble loving the other person in the way that they love them. Now, the King of Pentacles, when he's reversed, is somebody that is very driven by money. And it could be that your ex-partner may very well have been in this relationship for some sort of financial gain or financial comfort. Maybe this relationship offered them everything they needed in terms of material comfort, financial comfort, and some luxuries as well. But it may not have offered them the emotional fulfillment that they were looking for. And it may very well be that if the two of you do reconcile and do decide to offer your cups to each other again, and do try again in this loving family home, it may very well be that further down the line you actually see the true nature of the other person, and it actually becomes clear to you that it was more about comfort, luxury, and financial security for them, more than it was coming from an emotional place. So, you know, it's going to play out differently for all of you, okay? But if it's not your ex-partner that's been carrying this burden, then it must be you, okay? Maybe the burden has been carried by your ex-partner because of the fact that maybe they don't feel the same for you on an emotional level as you do for them. Maybe there is love there, but it may not be in the same way that you love them. I do think that there is great potential for a reconciliation. But looking at your outcome cards, I do feel you're going to need to be very careful. And if you re-enter into this relationship, then you need to go into it with your eyes wide open and understanding that the love that you feel for each other may be very different. That's not to say the relationship is not workable and that the both of you cannot be together. But the reasons that you are together may be very different for both of you, okay? So that you're going to need to think very carefully about this. Because we see you here, you know, feeling 100% fulfilled. But we see your ex-partner as though they've had the world on their shoulders. So maybe there is some lack on the emotional side from your ex-partner. But yes, in terms of reconciliation, most definitely is a huge possibility. But like I said, if you're thinking about reconciling and your ex-partner wants that, then just make sure that you are reconciling for the right reasons, or that you both understand what both of you are expecting and wanting from this relationship. So Sagittarius, that does conclude your reading. I do hope it resonates with somebody, and if it does resonate with you, I hope it's given you some help and guidance. I will be back again in February to do further readings for you. So until then, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.